పెట్టా స్టార్ట్ చేశాడో లేదో తెలియదు కానీ లగేజ్ ఇచ్చా. ఒక లైటే పనిచేస్తుంది, ఇంకో లైట్ పని చేయట్లేదు. రోడ్డు కదా ఆన్ చేసినా కూడా రావట్లేదు. అదేంటో కానీ నువ్వు వచ్చినా చూద్దాం కదా. ఆడియన్స్ ఖాళీగా ఉన్నాం కదా, ఆడియన్స్ చూద్దాం అనుకుంటే లైట్ రావట్లేదు, ఒకటే వస్తుంది. ఒకటి వస్తుంది, ఇంకోటి కింద తీసేస్తాను. దాంట్లో సప్లై రావట్లేదు అండి. దాన్ని పెట్టలేదు, అది వస్తున్నా చూడు. వాళ్ళేనా తప్పుకో.
A very good morning to everyone gathered here. Welcome to the AICTE-sponsored online international conference on recent trends in artificial intelligence and soft computing, ICAISC 2022. Search for knowledge has been the essential motivation for civilization, growth, and the development in technology. Albert Einstein quoted that knowledge opens the door to opportunity, achievement, and success. This AICTE-sponsored online 2-day international conference establishes the platform for sharing that essential knowledge. Small cheer and a great welcome make a merry feast, said William Shakespeare. I am Dr. Diana Moses, Associate Professor from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Methodist College of Engineering and Technology. I am more than grateful to stand here on behalf of the conference organizers to welcome you all to this inaugural function of the 2-day conference. The privilege is all mine to welcome our chief guest of the day, Professor D. Ravindra Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Osmania University, Hyderabad, to this august occasion. We welcome you, sir. I kindly request you to come forward to the dais, sir. We will now felicitate sir with a welcome. Opportunity to welcome our guest of honor, Professor P.V. Sudama, Director, Center Center of Excellence AI and ML under RUSA 2.0 and Dean Faculty of Informatics, Osmania University, Hyderabad. I kindly request you to felicitate ma'am. I welcome Professor Atul Negi Sir, Chairman, IEEE Hyderabad Section, and Professor, School of Computer and Information Sciences, University of Hyderabad, to this warm occasion. We welcome you, sir. I am honored to welcome our mentor and guide, the Director of Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, Professor M. Lakshmipati Rao Sir, to this inaugural event. I am glad to welcome the head of the institution, our principal, Dr. Prabhuji Benakop Sir, to this conference inauguration. We welcome you, sir. It is my pleasure to welcome our secretary and correspondent, the visionary of the institution, Shri Kesh Krishna Rao Garu Sir, to this august event. We welcome you, sir. I am immensely happy to welcome the head of the department and the co-convener of ICAI-SC 2022, Dr. Lavanya Pamalapatri, to this inaugural event. We welcome you. I am pleased to welcome the convener of the conference, ICAI-SC 2022, Dr. M. Sharda Varalakshmi, to this I am most grateful to welcome Shri T. Rakesh Reddy Sir, Shri Pradeep Reddy Sir, and the management members to this event. I welcome all the eminent keynote speakers of this conference, Dr. Sarachu Mohanty, Professor, University of North Texas, Professor A.H. Abdul Hafiz, Professor Hasan Kalyankur, University, Turkey, and Professor Atul Negi, University of Hyderabad and Chairman of IEEE Section, and Professor Ramakant Mohanty Sir, Department of CSC, Methodist College of Engineering. I am pleased to welcome all the session chairs and the paper reviewers who have joined the live streaming of this event online. I am thankful to welcome all the conference delegates who are watching this program online and congratulate all those whose papers have been selected for publication in the Crew International Journal of Engineering and Technology, published by the Grants Scientific Society and indexed by Scopus. I welcome all the participants who are watching this event online. And I welcome Dr. Vinay Babu Sir, Director of Stanley Engineering College and Technology for Women. I welcome our Dean, Professor S. Venkateshwar Sir, to this inaugural event. I welcome Professor D. Jayashankar Sir, Professor in the Department of ECE Methodist. I also welcome all the people from the press for the coverage of this international conference. I am happy to welcome all the heads of the departments of Methodist Engineering College. And last but not the least, I welcome all the faculty members, the non-teaching members, and the students of the host institution, Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, to this ICAI-SC 2022. Welcome one and all. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, hope, luminescence, and brilliance in life. It is an act of dispeller of darkness that represents ignorance to light the lamp. Lighting of the lamp is a gesture of welcoming knowledge. I kindly request the chief guest of the day, Professor D. Ravindra Garu Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Osmania University, and the guest of honor, Professor P. V. Sudha Ma'am, Director, Center of Excellence, to light the lamp. I request all the dignitaries to join. And I request Mrs. Deepthi Joshi Ma'am, Assistant Professor CSE, to come for the recital.
महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं
The quality of a leader is reflected in the standards they set for themselves. The Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Methodist is led by Dr. Lavanya Pamalapati with exemplary standards in academics and research. An example of which is this very AICTE-sponsored two-day international conference. I kindly request the head of the Department of CSE, Dr. Lavanya ma'am, to present a brief overview of the host department.
Thank you very much, Dr. Diana. I would like to extend a warm welcome on behalf of CSE staff and students. Welcome to the International Conference of Artificial Intelligence and Soft Computing 2022. We are proud that in more than one decade, excellent students from all over the state have chosen our department for their graduate education. The department has success stories of 11 plus batches with alumni having their footprints across all the continents. As a higher education institution, the Department of CSE want to actively contribute directly to the community through a series of community services, institutional lectures and student activities. The curriculum offered by the department, especially the autonomous syllabus, is in line with the requirements by the institution, covering a large pool of trending subjects, especially like artificial intelligence, data science using R, Python, machine learning, forecasting techniques, to name a few. The Department of Computer Science is now be ready in terms of expertise, skills, experience and infrastructure. We are a cluster of 40 staff members, including teaching and non-teaching. All of us who have been associated with this department in whatever capacity share the same enthusiasm, responsibility and belonging of position or position. That makes this department unique. I am very proud to be a part of this team. During inception, we started with one lab, and now within just a span of 10 years, we are with around 12 labs. We have an incubation center in association with OUTBI, which is named as iMedha for entrepreneurs, and an innovation hub for encouraging the students, and an R&D lab for the research activities. Not only these, we have around 4 Center of Excellences, especially the Cisco, AI Internshala, Dell EMC, Honeywell, ICT Academy and so on. I am very happy to share that the students of Department of CSE are very much enthusiastic and very much showing interest in the value-added courses. The students have been certified in this year in CCNA around 180, cybersecurity around 200 and more than 1000 plus certifications in DevNet, IIT FOSS organized by IIT Mumbai, Honeywell UI Park final year students right now are undergoing this training. It is at 120 students have registered, and in the pandemic also we have done around 459 courses in Coursera. There are Dell EMC certified 120 students. Like this the list goes on. The faculty are also continuously upgrading themselves, especially now this year IBM practical courses, 4 new faculty who have joined our group have completed the process. Dell EMC certified faculty, CCNA trained the trainer faculty, and there are faculty who are pursuing PhDs around 11 in the department. We have around 10 faculty who are certified doctorates. That is the reason why we are able to organize an international conference today. I thank all the management, principal, director, and everyone for giving us this opportunity. Thank you one and all.
No one measures success by checking how hard we tried, rather on how much was delivered. This two-day virtual conference ICAISC 2022 is sponsored by AICTE that speaks volumes of the effort that have been delivered. I now request the convener of the conference, Dr. M. Sharda Varalakshmi, Professor in the Department of CSE, to provide a brief overview about the conference.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege and honor to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Ravindra Garu, Vice Chancellor, Osmania University, Guest of Honor, Professor Sudha Garu of Osmania University, and distinguished keynote speaker, Sri Professor Atul Negi Garu from Central University, Hyderabad, respected Secretary Sir, Director Sir, Principal Sir, and welcome you all to our third international conference on recent advancements in artificial intelligence and soft computing that is being conducted online. I wholeheartedly welcome all the delegates across the country and abroad for being a part of this conference. This conference is providing an excellent opportunity for scientists and engineers to present and discuss the latest scientific results and methods. The major goal and feature of ICAISC 2022 is to bring academicians, engineers, industry persons, and researchers together to exchange and share their experiences and results on various domains of computer science engineering and particularly on artificial intelligence and soft computing methods. The ICAISC 2022 is providing a platform for discussion of the practical challenges encountered in different domains and the solutions adopted. This conference has included most eminent keynote speakers who are addressing from various parts of this world, like Mr. Atul Negi, Professor Atul, who is a professor of Hyderabad Central University and also a chairman of IEEE Hyderabad section. And also we have Dr. Saraju Mohanty, Professor, University of North Texas, who is joining us online. Dr. A.H. Abdul Hafiz, Professor, Hasan Kalyanku University, Turkey, and Dr. Ramakant Mohanty, Professor, Methodist College of Engineering and Technology. We have got an overwhelming response in a very short period where over 253 members have contributed their papers in our conference. After thorough review, 72 papers have been selected for publication in Grants Journal, and also I can proudly say that our conference papers are being Scopus indexed. We are happy that we have received papers from all over the country, like states like Tamil Nadu, where 21 papers we have received, Punjab, UP, Jharkhand, Haryana, etc. To name a few, we also have a decent number of papers from other countries like USA, Syria, Finland, Ethiopia, and Bangladesh. These papers will be presented in 8 parallel tracks today and tomorrow, and will be evaluated by 24 session checks. Also, we have a Best Paper Award. At the end of the day, tomorrow we will be giving the Best Paper Award to the best paper. Yeah? We also would like to express our gratitude to all our external reviewers for providing the help in the review process. Our sincere gratitude to all the authors for contributing their work and results in this conference. I conclude by conveying special thanks to AICTE for sponsoring this ICAISC 2022. Also, I thank Grants Journal for publishing our papers, and finally, I wish all the delegates of ICAISC 2022 a transforming scientific experience and wish them all our very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful overview about the conference. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. When a leader motivates mobilizers, success becomes inevitable. I now request the head of our institution, the principal, Dr. Prabhuji Benkop sir, to share about the success of Methodist College of Engineering and Technology.
Good morning, one and all. Distinguished Chief Guest, Professor D. Ravindra Garu, Vice Chancellor, Osmania University. Guest of Honor, Professor P.V. Sudha Garu, Director, COE, Center of Excellence, AIML, Dean Faculty of Informatics, Osmania University, Hyderabad. Guest of Honor, Dr. Atul Negi, Professor, CSC Department, Chairman IEEE, Hyderabad Central University. Respected Secretary and Correspondent, Sri K. Krishna Rao Garu, Director Infrastructure, Sri Rakesh Reddy sir, our Director of Methodist College of Engineering Technology, Dr. Lakshmipati Rao sir, Dr. Lavanya HOD of CSC Department, Dr. Sharada Madam, HOD, Professor in AIDS, all HODs, Professor Vinay Babu sir, Professor Jaishankar Saab, Professor Venkateshwar, Dean Examinations, all the HODs, delegates from various colleges, press reporters, media persons, and faculty members. Once again, good morning, one and all. Now I deem it my splendid privilege to utilize this opportunity to highlight the achievements and to present a brief report of our exemplary institute of eminence, Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. Methodist College of Engineering Technology is a non-minority educational institution established during 2008 under the leadership of Sri K. Krishna Rao sir, spread over 5 acres of sprawling campus situated at Abids in the heart of the city of Hyderabad. Our institute has been constantly striving to achieve excellence in education, technical education, and the success of this program are evaluated using the highest standards of quality, innovation, and visibility. We have nearly 25% of the faculty are PhD holders, and 33 faculty members are pursuing PhD in reputed organization, NITs, and all. Our students have bagged, recently our students have bagged 4 university gold medals, 3 university ranks during the last 5 years. The academic year 2021, which was really a watershed for our Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, as our institute got accredited by NAAC with A+, having CGP of 3.32, NBA for all eligible engineering courses with the highest marks, and we granted autonomous status by UGC for 10 years. Our institute offers 6 BE courses: civil engineering, computer science engineering, AIDS, ECE, EEE, and mechanical. And ME is offered under the specialization of CAD/CAM by the Department of Mechanical Engineering. We also offer postgraduate course in business management for an intake of 60. The total intake of our institute is 618. We also have OU recognized research center in the Department of Mechanical Engineering to offer PhD degrees under the affiliation of Osmania University. Our institute is ranked in ARIA, that is Utter Ranking of Institutions on Innovation Achievement, which is an initiative of Ministry of Education. IIC, Institute Innovation Council, we got a 3-star in this. And waiting rank band in NRIF, National Institute of Ranking Framework. We have also established 6 COE Center of Excellences in Computer Science Engineering, Mechanical Engineering and ECE. under the MOU of ICT Academy, Dell, OU, TBI, T-Hub of Telangana government. Our library is well equipped, very spacious, has an excellent facility including a digital library covering nearly around 8,900 e-journals, including around 2,400 e-books with a 403 printed journals like IEEE and all international journals. Most of our faculty members are involved in research activities such as patents, publications in journals, conferences, funded projects, consultancy activities, and faculty development programs. We have a dedicated IEDC cell, that is Innovation and Entrepreneurial Development Cell, wherein we filed 61 patents within a span of 3 years, and so far we have around 54 patents have been published and 7 patents have been granted. That is totally we have got 61 patents filed. Faculty members published nearly around 422 papers in Scopus Indexed Journals and Web of Science, also around 142 in SCI journals. The overall H index of our faculty in Google Scholar is 102. I10 index is around 59, and the number of citations are crossing 3,600 plus. During the last year, all departments have organized various FDPs. Together, during the last year itself, we could organize 7 FDPs, and 85 faculty members of our college have attended FDP workshops conducted by various institutions including IITs and ITs. The Department of CSE, ECE Mechanical have organized value-added courses, and 18 faculty members have delivered guest lectures in various institutions. Total of 17 MOUs were signed by the institute to facilitate industry-institute interaction effectively. The faculty members of this institute have received or being communicated funded projects in the AICT funded project, GST and all, waiting for the result. Nearly 23 faculty members were participated in various faculty development programs. And in addition to that, to highlight, the ICT Academy and MCIT have academic partnership for the sustenance of development of our institute. Faculty and students, nearly around 56 faculty members have trained in emerging new technologies and industries through ICT Academy. The college has a strong alumni base of around 4,700 students, most of them occupying coveted positions in industry and IT companies. Our placement cell is very strong, which will have acting like a liaison between the institute and an industry. It has built up an impressive placement record of 429 during 21-22, and nearly 30 companies visited our campus. We have a NSS cell to monitor the social activities. Sports activities also are being part of our academic timetable. Our students have brought laurels to the institute by representing in various university, national and state level competitions, including sports competitions. Recently, 29 students of our college have participated and won the awards. This all, to conclude on this occasion, I wish to record my sincere appreciation for the excellent cooperation extended by our correspondent, directors, and all the HODs, faculty, training and placement cell, staff members, and my student of our institute. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for detailing all the success stories of Methodist Engineering College. Before becoming a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become one, success is all about growing and empowering others, says Jack Welch. That saying goes well for our director, Professor M. Lakshmipati Rao, sir, who always empowers all of us to do our best. I now request sir to address the gathering.
to one and all. On behalf of Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, I deem it a privilege to extend a warm welcome to all the guests sitting on the dais and the delegates participating online to the inaugural function of the two-day international conference. I feel happy to inform that Methodist College earlier organized two international conferences, one in 2016 and the other in 2018. Today it is a momentous occasion for Methodist College as we are hosting the third international conference sponsored by AICTE. I would like to compliment the Department of Computer Science and Engineering for organizing the third international conference and the first one under autonomous status. On this occasion, I am honored to extend a hearty welcome to Professor D. Ravindra Garu, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Osmania University. Professor Ravindra, right from the day he has taken over charge as Vice Chancellor, is striving hard and has set a tone for the furtherance of quality both in teaching and research in the university and also at all its affiliated institutions through various initiatives. We are confident that under his able leadership, the university would scale greater heights as he has been constantly evolving various quality circles. Sir, this is your first visit to this college after you took over as Vice Chancellor. As you are a social scientist, I would like to bring to your kind notice that majority of the students joining MCET are the first generation students. The management is always committed to serve the needs of such students by providing quality infrastructure, competent faculty, and other student services which are the hallmark of a quality institution. 4 university gold medals, accreditation both by NBA and NAC with A+ grade, and autonomous status for 10 years, commendable contribution to research and patents both by faculty and students, good placement record with the highest package of 28.5 lakhs is a testimony to the quality of academic environment provided in the college. It is also my pleasant duty to extend a warm welcome to Professor P.V. Sudha, Dean Informatics and Director, Center of Excellence in AI and ML, Osmania University. Madam, you are a constant source of inspiration and guidance to the head and faculty of Department of Computer Science and Engineering through your association with MCET in various capacities. I would like to place on record our appreciations for your constant help and guidance being extended to the Department of Computer Science and Engineering right from the inception of the college. I also extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Atul Negi, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, University of Hyderabad, who has consented to deliver the first keynote address today, immediately after this inaugural function. Now a few words about the management of the college. The dynamic and proactive management of MCET, headed by Mr. K. Krishna Rao, the correspondent, is a source of inspiration for all the faculty. The management always supports and encourages the departments to organize national and international conferences, seminars and other events on regular basis, as such events will contribute to the enhancement of quality both in teaching, learning and as well as research. The management always supports and provides incentives to faculty for carrying out quality research. I am happy to be a part of Methodist family. I am confident that this conference will provide an excellent international forum for sharing knowledge and results in the advancements of theory, methodology, and applications of artificial intelligence and soft computing. The highlight of the conference is to provide a platform to the researchers and practitioners from both academia as well as industry to meet and share cutting-edge technologies and developments in AI and soft computing. Finally, on behalf of the college, I would like to wish all the delegates a fruitful and meaningful time during the two-day conference. I hope the deliberations would help all of them in enhancing their knowledge and skills in research areas of their interest. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the gathering. Sharing of knowledge is a transforming experience. I'm honored to introduce the guest of honor for the inaugural event of ICAIS in 2022, Professor P.V. Sudha. Madam has completed her graduation from Sri Venkateshwara University in Computer Science and Engineering, and she was awarded with the Philosophy and Doctorate in Computer Science from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad. Her professional experience is a rich blend of industry, R&D, and academics spanning over 20 years. Her principal areas of research include cloud computing, machine learning, data science, and distributed systems. She has several research publications in exemplary journals to her credit. She is currently serving as the Director, Center for Excellence for AI and ML, and Department of Computer Science and Engineering in the University College of Engineering, Osmania, and also as Dean, Faculty of Informatics at Osmania University. Earlier, she had handled the ERP cell, UCEA, and in charge of Cloud Computing Research Lab at Osmania University. It is my privilege to welcome ma'am today. I request ma'am to address the gathering.
Respected Vice Chancellor of Osmania University, Professor D. Ravindra sir, the Secretary and Correspondent of MCET, Sri Krishna Rao sir, and Director MCET, Dr. Lakshmipati Rao sir, the Principal, Dr. Prabhuji Benagom, the convener of this particular conference, Dr. Sharada Lakshmi, and co-convener of this conference, Dr. Lakshmi, Dr. Lavanya, Professor Atul Negi Garu, and the deans, directors, heads, faculty, researchers, and dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to be a part of this inaugural of the AICTE-sponsored International Conference on Recent Advancements in AI and Soft Computing. I really appreciate the kind of efforts and the success stories that we are able to see. That we are really seeing is all because of the continuous efforts. And I'm glad, as sir mentioned, I have been a part of this success story. Just like we say, when there is success, I would like to say I'm a part of this. And for years together, when I was the chairperson board of studies and also the head of the department, we have all been associated with the department of CSE in framing the syllabus or conducting some FDPs and so on. So I'm really glad that in terms of the yearly students' results and the kind of alumni that you have, the placements that you have set, the kind of training programs that the faculty and students are taking part, it really gives me immense pleasure. This idea of soft computing with AI is really wonderful idea to conduct a international conference because of the huge kind of work that is happening. As always, what happens in the industry is what students are keen to start learning. But what drives the industry is the research that happens in the academic institutions. Traditionally, it's not today, but forever it has been like that. And that is what we should also be doing. On one hand, while we want to train our students to get into industry, looking at placements, looking at what industry really requires, but it has to be a win-win situation. We also need to lead the research. The academic institutions are expected to lead the research to deliver that kind of algorithms, that kind of tools, the kind of, what kind of things that industry cannot afford to do. For industry, it's very tedious and time-taking to focus on research. So, what happens in the industry is they take up the tools that we create, the algorithms that we change from academia, and put that into a product. So that is where there is a little gap, and I'm sure with all the encouragement that is being provided by the management of Methodist College and the leadership that is being provided by the principal and your directors and all the other HODs and so on, I'm sure students and the researchers will be able to take up this challenge of converting ideas through research, through patents, and then putting them into something that industry would look up to. While you're in first year, second year, third year and so on, I guess it is easy for you to learn the tools that are already available. So research that happens is beyond all that. So research cannot actually be only at utilizing the tools. Of course, your second year, third year projects can be utilizing the tools. But once we come to research, it has to be beyond that. Not only application, not only looking at application of those algorithms. That is a big challenge. In fact, there is a lot of work that is happening. We are seeing a lot of papers where they are talking of looking at performance metrics, trying to change the kind of algorithms that are already available. It's an easy job, but our job is beyond all that. As researchers, we want to get to the stars and not the ground. So I'm sure you will all focus through these days of deliberation to look at core research where you can formulate new algorithms, contribute to changing the way the various systems are working. There's a lot of scope these days because of application of soft computing and AI that is in demand across retail, manufacturing, healthcare, banking, insurance. Everybody wants their system to be faster, to be more accurate, to be more perfect without having people to look into all that. So there's a great scope for all of us. Now coming to the Center of Excellence, I just think that this is a good platform for me to also tell about the Center of Excellence in AI and ML. Under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Dynamic Vice Chancellor, the Centers of Excellence that were formed under RUSA 2.0 are doing a great job. And in that context, also the Center of Excellence in AI and ML, which I am heading, we are having, we are coming up, we'll also share the brochure with the department. There are some internships that are being offered. And these internships are having idea towards what really is being done in the industry. Our students should get a flavor of that before they really get into the industry. So that this kind of onboarding time and the kind of understanding time that they really have to spend, that is not wasted. Industry really wants that they are really ready to start performing the day they join. That is a distinguishing factor. So obviously, if you could also be a part of our Center of Excellence through these internships that we are offering. And these internships also would be in all branches. Of course, it is like application of computer vision and natural language processing, etc. as applied to manufacturing or as applied to civil engineering, as applied to biomedical engineering and ECE and so on. So these, as we all know, all of these various technologies, various kinds of research that is happening, they all converge. I mean, no civil engineering can do their own research these days without talking of AI, without talking of machine learning and IoT and so on. So that is where we have a great opportunity for all the students. We are providing internships. And also there is something in pipeline like the hackathon, which we are planning a little later, maybe in 1 or 2 months, along with T-AIM, the Telangana AIM. It's a part of the T-Hub. So with the government of Telangana, we are also coming up with a hackathon series. Similarly, there is also a series of hands-on training program that we would be holding for the faculty and as well as for the students through this Center of Excellence. So I'm sure all of our efforts would be to train and to see that the students and the faculty get involved from end to end. That is from understanding the problem statement, designing a solution, as we all know from computer science, designing a solution, especially for the large kind of applications that exist these days, is a major challenge. Given a kind of solution, just coding of it, maybe we do only in the first year and second year of BE courses and so on. But beyond that, when you really want to get into a wonderful organization, they are looking for experts or the students who have the talent to understand the problem, design a solution, and then maybe take up a solution to that as well. And the final part of it, where we deploy this application as well. There's a lot of gap in the industry. They are not getting experts who know the entire pipeline from understanding the problem to designing the solution to really coding and then deploying. So I'm sure under the Center of Excellence, this is a plan that we want to take up in the days ahead. So I'm sure with this kind of efforts that are happening in your institution, and now that AICT is also sponsoring, apart from, there is a lot of recognition. AICT sponsors only when they find that there is worth that you are sharing with the participants of the conference. I'm sure you will focus on the depth and breadth of the great learning experience that is expected to happen. So with all my good wishes to the institution and to the department which is conducting this conference, I take your leave and all the best. Thank you.
for your great motivation, and I extend my thanks for the information that you provided on the Center of Excellence at OU and for rolling out the invitation for internship for the students of Methodist and faculty development programs for the faculty. Thank you, ma'am. An international conference provides a forum for exchange of innovative ideas. Learning from legends in academics and administration in one such forum is a privilege for all of us. I consider it my privilege and honor to introduce the chief guest of today's program, Professor D. Ravindra Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Osmania University, Hyderabad. Sir hails from Vadlakonda village in Changa Mandal. He has done his MA, MPhil and PhD from Osmania University, and he has joined the Department of Political Science as a faculty in Osmania University in 1990. He possesses more than 30 years of experience in teaching, research, and academic administration. Professor is one of the few academic administrators in Telangana state to have received training in leadership and academic programs LEAD, sponsored by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. Sir has extensive and varied experience in research and academic administration at the University of Hyderabad and Melbourne, Australia. In terms of administration, he had spent the previous 4 years as principal of the famous University College of Arts and Social Sciences, often referred to as the Arts College, and the principal of OU Postgraduate College. Additionally, he has held positions of Deputy Coordinator of Center for Advanced Studies, a top-tier UGC-sponsored research program in the Department of Political Science at Osmania University, and Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences at Mahatma Gandhi University in Nalgonda. The Indian political process, state government and politics and public policies with a focus on rural development and governance are among Sir's major academic interests. He has written several books in these lines. He implemented numerous innovations in teaching, research and administration while serving as the principal of the PG College and Arts College. His strategy has focused particularly on including teachers, students and the support staff in building of the institution. Under his administration at the Arts College, the academic research, yes sir, I understand it's too long and a very lengthy series of accomplishments. We are glad to have you here today. Over to you.
Thank you, Diana. Good morning to today's guest of honor, my colleague P.V. Sudha, Director, the Center of Excellence, Osmania Institute, and a good friend of mine and your Secretary and Correspondent, Sri Krishna Rao Garu, and my senior colleague, and most of our Osmanians are again in this Methodist college. See, Professor Lakshmipati Rao Garu, when I was a student and we were living about Lakshmipati Rao Garu, who served in different capacities in Osmania City, and particularly in the infrastructure, and he established the CFRD also, one of the instruments for that CFRD center. And the other colleagues also here, Professor Venkateshwar Garu, and Dr. Vinay Babu Garu, Sunil Babu Garu, Mr. Jaishankar Garu, and the principal of this prestigious college, Dr. Prabhu, and the convener of this seminar, Dr. Sharada, co-convener, Dr. Lavanya, faculty members of this computer science department and Methodist College, and also my dear students. I think you must have got the nod that I'm odd man out. Since I have come from the social sciences, all of you are from the computer science background. If I speak something, I think I will be in the laughing stock in front of you. But I don't want to go into the details of computer and computer science related, AI, ML related issues. But since your principal described and explained about your college, and also I would like to take this opportunity to explain about Usman University, since the Methodist College is also under our extended family, and one of the best colleges in our Usman University. Out of 750 colleges, the Methodist College and then Mr. Atul Wagi is going to deliver the keynote address. I think is the competent and authority on the AML. But as a layman, I think when I had the opportunity to visit some universities in the US and UK, I thank publicly that Sri Krishna Rao, who supported for that trip in America when I went to America on invitation of the alumni settled in US. I think I got the opportunity to interact with most of the universities and university professors, and almost all 10 to 12 cities which I got the opportunity to interact and presented the viewpoint of Usman City. And most of the Usmanians, they are settled in US, and on one hand I worried that the best of the best minds move away from this country, and it's nothing but brain drain. So during the national movement, they called it the brain theory, the wealth which went to the UK, but now the best of the minds also moving away from this country and settle in the US. And whereas in the San Francisco, which I got the opportunity to interact with the Usmania alumni, almost more than 30 CEOs of the companies, which are leading companies of the world, I think headed by the Usmanians, the proud Usmanians, were I thought, I think all of you are aware that the Adobe CEO in the last 2 decades is also heading that Adobe CEO Shantanu Narayan, who is also proud alumnus of Usmania University, which I got the opportunity to interact with almost 45 minutes with him, and he explained about the various opportunities to strengthen the Usmania network of the alumni and so on and so forth. But one certain issues I think which we need to focus on it, where in the North Texas University, there is the North Texas University, where the Professor Kamalesh, who passed out from Usmania University, is working on the world best, I think considered as a scientist among the drone theory and drone technology. I think he said that, and he's also, we invited him to come to Usmania University to deliver a lecture on the drone technology. ECE department are also working on that. He said that in the future of the technology is drone technology. I think tomorrow it's a congestion in the air. The drones which fly from one place to other place and reach and health and other related aspects. So already which you are listening about the drone technology, but I think that is also future of the science and the other related aspects. So that's why I think in light of that, and at the same time when the government of India identified me to go around under the LEAP program, I visited this Australia, Monash University, where the teaching learning methods and so on and so forth, and the entire my perception was changed because of the visiting these universities. I think I request the management also send some faculty members to visit some of the universities, the best practices, so that best practice can adopt in the college and the university also. So in light of that, thanks to the government of Telangana, Honorable Chief Minister gave me the opportunity to serve the historic Usmania University, the 1 or 4 years, 5 years Usmania University, where if at all I could get the opportunity to serve this university, what to do, how to go about it. So in light of that, I came up with an agenda that known as the 21-point agenda. That 21-point agenda, which we sat almost on 2 months to prepare the 21-point agenda, and the 21-point agenda, which consists of the 4 broad areas, I think which is very useful to all of you for the goal setting, or the certain roadmap for the future development of the institution, any institution. I think including Methodist also required. Already you have the vision, but similarly Usman University also involved this. The first issue that known as the priority sector or section that known as the teaching learning methods. Any institution which excel only teaching learning methods is based on the teachers and their contribution. The second important, I think all of you are aware that because the COVID thrown a lot of challenges to the particular the teaching faculty, how to overcome and how to reach out the students through online methods. I think some extent we overcome through the online method, but I think never replace the one-to-one kind of the classroom atmosphere. Though now this blended method is also organized this college, but even blended method is also online is online. But physical contact is always have a punch in it. I think it's kind of a interaction, face-to-face contact, and eye-to-eye contact is also very important. So that's why I think we should have changed the whole structure, the teaching learning methods, and the teaching learning methods is also including social science teachers is also now excelling to reach the people, students which settle in the nook and corner of Telangana. So that's why I think the technology is very, very important, and the particularly students and future computer scientists and the faculties also, which we have to focus more and more on these teaching learning methods is one. The second important aspect which we have given the importance of the research and innovation practices. So any institution, just now your principal will describe the number of list of the papers and the citations also. So that indicates physically which we are not going to different places, but ultimately our research will reach the world. That decides the quality of the papers and quality of the research, which decides the fate of the institution also. So that's why I think we should have given utmost importance for the research and innovation practices. And for that, the first time in the country, the Usman University has come up with a Vice Chancellor's Award for the best published papers of the teachers. And this year, which we have extended to the extended family of our affiliated colleges also, for the Vice Chancellor Award for the whoever, I think you can also compete with, already we have issued the notification, all the faculty members also can compete for the Vice Chancellor Award. I think there is no much competition for the State Best Teacher Award, but whereas there is a lot of competition for the Vice Chancellor Award in the schools. That is I think when I visited Emory University, I interacted with the dean. He said that I think whoever excels in that field, you have to appreciate the public. So public appreciation will give a lot of recognition, and also there is a competition between the teachers that will also give scope for the strength of the institution. Then the second important one which we have initiated in the research and innovation practices, Usman University. Third important the infrastructure. I think in the recent past there is a lot of changes in the university, particularly the girls students. Almost 65 to 70% of the girls enrolled in those schools. I think the bias which you have to demand for the reservation in Usman University for the seats, right? So already they occupied. I think you have to compete with the girls. So the girls are almost all ahead. 65 to 70% of the seats already cornered by the girls. So which is thrown a major challenge for us, that the accommodation in the campus. So which we have converted the boys hostels to girls hostels to accommodate the girls. That's so I think because the change in the society, particularly the best of the best welfare policies initiated by the Honorable Chief Minister, particularly social welfare degree colleges and Kalyan Lakshmi Shadi Mubarak also, because students attained at the age of 18 years, by that time they complete the degree. So they think on their independent and also requesting their parents to come into university. So then the linkage between, since I have come from the social sciences, I think I could link with the social science policies and on education. That's why I think most of the girls students are entered into the thing. And the fourth one is outreach activity. I think we have initiated a number of the Usman University is known for movements. I think every day, if you find in front of the arts college, that epicenter of all the movements. But whereas, which we converted that into an academic center, and at the same time, that's what I'm saying, all affiliated colleges is also our extended family. And we showcase the Usman University activities to Usmania Taksh. So during that time, I think a number of affiliated colleges, faculty and students visited the departments and showcased the pieces. So I think it's need of the hour to marketing ourselves. Otherwise, there could nobody recognize. So we are doing a lot of work, but we are not marketing. So that's why I think Usmania Taksh also, which we have initiated, and we worked out for that. So one another major thing is that to inculcate the culture of innovative practices, which have come up with the Festival of Ideas. So most of in Telangana, generally the festival means the Dasara, Deepavali, or kind of a Badkaman. So if you come up with an innovative idea, if you have a new idea, I think now there's a lot of demand for that. So that I think one can do festival to celebrate the festival when you got the very innovative idea. So for that I think we provide a space to exhibit your ideas, and I think Professor Lakshmith Rao created the space in the CFRT that we converted into a technology incubation center. Usmania Technology Incubation Center is available with the 230 seats. I welcome all of you. Please visit once, and if you want, we'll provide the seats in the Usmania Technology Incubation Center if you have an idea. If you have no idea, don't come to Usmania. If you have an idea, please come to Usmania. We will provide the space and seats in the historic building of the incubation center, and also will provide the loan facility. Recently, the SBI and other people also approached me, and if you have an idea, they will also market it, they will also provide, and industry academic interaction is also which we are planning. Recently, UGC also came up with a new idea that known as the professor of practice. The Usmania is in the forefront. I think very soon we are going to initiate the professor of practice. Those who excel in other than academics. I think now every university is looking at the industries. The industrial people and practitioners, and their knowledge is very much required, the practical knowledge. So it may be a CEOs of the T-Hub or the industries or the technology incubation centers and other industries. That persons would like to appoint as a professor of practice, and we invite to the Usman University and to interact with our students. That will give a lot of practical knowledge. That's why we revamped the entire syllabus. We have come up with a latest syllabus to suit the market, to suit the requirement of the market and industry. I think if we won't change the syllabus, we won't change the curriculum, I think we will be in the back benches. So that's why I think our department of computer science and department, not only computer science department, all the departments also. And another important aspect which we have incorporated in the post-graduation level, the project work. So project is ultimate, very important as in the studies. So that gives you to excel in your ideas, your writing capacity, and your innovative kind of a thing. So earlier our students used to write the thesis means thesis write thesis. No, that's not. Now if you come up with at least 10 pages or 15 pages with your original ideas, your own ideas, then only I think that's going to be the very important aspect. And recently the ASCP also came up with the curriculum, model curriculum, and frequently changing this, particularly AML the courses also. So one aspect which I wanted to place before you that, I think any institution which you have a vision, which have a lead, which you have a roadmap. So since which have initiated this 21-point agenda in Usman University, When I took over the Vice Chancellor, the Usman University stands at 32nd rank in All India ranking. But after implementation of this 21-point agenda with the support of the faculty, students and NGOs and everyone taking to confidence, that Usman University today stands in 2022 with the 22nd rank. So, it's the first university in the country which brought from 32 to 22. So which means that I think if you have a commitment and a clear vision with a clear path and the roadmap, then definitely any institution will excel in that category. And apart from that, because of these initiatives, reforms in the university, so the WCRC, UK-based organization, recognized Usmania University award also given recently in the House of Lords, which I received in the House of Lords. So that's why I think these are some of the initiatives. But as a layman, I think I have my own doubts about this AML and other research-related activities. But when I visited Chicago, where one of our alumni also introduced the one robo. That robo, he instructed the robo through Siri. I think all of you are aware about Siri. And he said that, Siri, we have a guest from Hyderabad, Usman Vice Chancellor, please prepare pulihora. Yes. That robo started preparing the pulihora. Within 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, they prepared the pulihora and served to me. I tasted and it was very good. So here I think which we need to, the human intelligence created the artificial intelligence, and but where do we live? And the mission which is serving to the human beings, and it's replaced the almost 10 to 12 persons working in a restaurant, and where do we go? I think which we need to think very seriously. So everything is coming with a robot? Is it replacing the human beings? Right? The India now crossing the China, the population. So if we replace the mission, I think we seriously debate and discuss this issue. Another issue that when we were students, I think we could interact with my friends in the engineering college. Once upon a time, civil was the very boom in the sometimes engineering, sometimes mechanical, sometimes electrical also. Now, most of the colleges converting their core courses into a computer science courses, particularly AI and ML. If we produce the more and more people, the demand always will come down. There should be a match between the supply and demand, but supply more, but demand will come down, and I think there is also another major concern of the colleges and universities to think about that. So the third aspect which I wanted to place before you that I think as per the statistics explained that just 20 to 25% of the engineering graduates are eligible for the job. So what about 75% of the students? When we organized the Usman University, the first time almost 250 companies visited to Usman University, recruited 16,500 students. The first time, the mega job mega. So where I interacted with some of the employers, the company owners, they said that students are pursuing their education but lacking the skill. The skill is very, very important. They are not going to look into and within seconds and minutes, rapidly changing the science and technology. So that's why I think to equip with the changes is also very important. The teachers know about the changes, then only you are in a position to disseminate the knowledge to the students. Otherwise, it's very difficult. So that's why FDP is also very important. And third observation which he mentioned that most of the students are coming up with entrepreneurship, not going for the campus selections. The campus selections has come down, entrepreneurial skills increasing, and most of them are coming as a job providers, not job seekers. There is a very phenomenal change in the Telangana, particularly after the Honorable Minister KTR initiated a number of reforms. I think IT Hub of the Hyderabad, I think you are the luckiest persons to grab that opportunity and come up with a innovative idea, or T-Hub, or B-Hub, or Osmania Technology Incubation Center, or you go around and you take that opportunity and use your competence and excel your competence. And finally, I wanted to say one slogan wherever I go, and I think I chant that slogan. So Usman University adopted a slogan that reform, perform, transform. So this is our slogan, but I don't know why when recently the Prime Minister of India, Honorable Prime Minister of India, visited to Hyderabad, and where at the end of his speech, he chanted the same: reform, perform, and transform. But we have been chanting this mantra from 2021, but I don't know whether he borrowed from Usman University or but anyhow, I think once again I congratulate you all and all the best for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivation. I thank Professor Ravindra Garu, Honorable 25th Vice Chancellor of Osmania University, which is more than a century old. We are glad to know about the academic prominence of the university and the opportunities provided by the university, sir. We are privileged to learn from your vast experience today. We will hope and we will strive our best to reform, perform, and transform henceforth, sir. One accurate measurement is worth 1,000 expert opinions, and a conference proceedings is an accurate measure of the dissemination of knowledge and technology that's accomplished through this conference. I now request our chief guest, Professor D. Ravindra Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Osmania University, to release the conference proceedings.
కొంచెం క్లోజ్ మేడం.
Thank you, sir. In the digital area, and especially in the AICT-sponsored international conference on recent advancements in artificial intelligence and soft computing, the release of digital proceedings seems more fit. I now request the guest of honor, Professor P.V. Sudha Madam, to release the e-conference proceedings. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. The e-conference, you will be able to see that there are 253 members who have contributed towards this conference, and there are 72 papers who have been published through this journal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. You can please be seated. The great legend Dalai Lama once said that the roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation. In appreciation to the voluminous contribution made by our chief guest and the guest of honor to the grandeur of today's event, as a token of our gratitude, I now request the Secretary and Correspondent Shri K. Krishna Rao Garu to present a memento to our Chief Guest, Professor D. Ravindra Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Osmania University. Thank you, sir. I now request the Director, Professor M. Lakshmipati Rao, sir, to honor the guest of honor, Professor P.V. Sudha Madam. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I now request the Principal, Dr. Prabhuji Benakok, sir, to present a memento to Professor Atul Negi, sir.
ఇక్కడ
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Gratitude is not only the greatest of all virtues, but the mother of all other virtues. I now call upon Dr. S.K. Shruti to present a vote of thanks in this gathering.
Good morning, one and all. I am Dr. Shruti. I feel honored and privileged to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor D. Ravindra Garu, Vice Chancellor, Osmania University, for accepting our invitation and being here with us today. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. P.V. Sudha Garu, Dr. Director, Center of Excellence for AIML, Dean, Faculty of Informatics, Osmania University, for her acceptance of our invitation and her presence. It means a lot to us, ma'am. Thank you so much. A sincere thanks to our beloved correspondent, Sri Krishna Rao Garu, Director Dr. Lakshmipati Rao Garu, and Principal Dr. Prabhuji Benakok, sir. Thank you is not enough for their continuous support and guidance to shape the conference. We would like to thank our Head of the Department, Dr. P. Lavanya Garu, for her efforts and guidance that radiated a source of energy within us. A special thanks to the brain behind the conference, the convener, Dr. Sharda Varalakshmi Madam, thank you so much. And a very special thanks to AICTE for their sponsorship for the conference. Last but not the least, I would thank all the faculty members, non-teaching staff, and the event coordinators for making the arrangements in a quick time. Thank you, one and all.
be seated till the guests leave. Madam, अपने inauguration के
Thank you, one and all. I request all the delegates who have joined online to be connected online till we give you directions of the schedule of keynote sessions and paper presentations.
క్లాస్ రూమ్ స్టైల్లో ఉంటే ఈవెన్ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులు కూడా
Since I visited, this is slight improvement.
మేడం రండి. మేడం చెయ్యి. రైట్ తీసుకున్నా.
పార్టీ సిస్టమ్స్ మేడం పాస్ బ్యాచ్ వస్తారు కదా No, let the HOD do.
మేడం కొంచెం
Students can come and work here.
They will work
We are
with their
naming it as innovation hub.
innovation software. So that their own software they can use and it will be stored in their systems. Open lab.
These days what's happening is students are doing a lot of work at home as well.
Yes.
Then it would really benefit that they get this opportunity to bring their laptops and keep working.
Everybody would be having laptops these days. So instead of carving and putting these pen drives and everything, they can get this laptop